Am I the butthole for lashing out at my friends because of a prank they played on me? So I 22F have basically been labeled as the friend who can't take a joke, but I just don't think that's true. I can joke around all day if it's funny, but in my opinion this wasn't funny. Long story short, I found a mouse nest while in one of the many facilities we regularly do work in, whilst cleaning up the endless amount of feces all over the place left by them. I let my supervisors know, only to find out they sent me out there in hopes I would just take care of it, to which I told them basically fuck no. That's seriously dangerous and one of the most common diseases the mice could carry there's no cure for, and that thought scared me. We have a whole pest control unit. That in the case of something like this not being able to be prevented, they are the ones who are required to take care of removing it. A couple different times the supervisors have said they would take care of getting those people out to take care of it, or take a volunteer and do it themselves, which I continued to warn them against. Slightly unrelated, but about a week or so later my boyfriend and I's pet bird passed away really suddenly and I was in shambles. He was everything to us, and basically everything relating to small animals was a sore spot for me for a while after this. I expressed this to my friend group and they seemed understanding about my grief. At the same time, my friend, let's call her Brittany 26F, got news that her grandmother has cancer and was not in great shape but was doing better since the beginning of the weekend, and as long as everything went well could go home soon, but there was still a chance of things not working out. So that same week, about 2 days after my bird's death, I get a voice note after work from another friend in the group. We'll call her Becky 23F. Saying that before she left she heard the supervisors talking about the mouse nest situation and were going to make me go out and take care of it because I'm the one who found it. I took this very seriously because I had spent now 2 weeks at this point warning them this was dangerous and not our responsibility, and I wasn't going to put my life at risk to uproot and potentially end up killing a bunch of small animals because they can't figure shit out. I responded to her saying I was going to save her voice note and bring it higher up to someone above them to try to get the situation taken care of, and that's when the GC started getting messages from Brittany saying it was just a joke and to calm down. I told her it wasn't funny to me at all. I was pissed. I told her I was not in a great state of mind and that was really fucked up, and all she could really come up with to defend it was, "We're all going through shit. You're overreacting." I told her that pranks are funny. Pranks are lighthearted jokes between people. What they did wasn't funny. They knew how I felt about this stuff and that I was genuinely worried about everyone's safety because this shit isn't a joke. And that it's not fair of her to tell me it's not that serious when she works in a part of the job that was never at risk to be the one to go out and take care of it. She took that as a "your job isn't as important as mine and you don't do shit," which isn't at all what I said. All I was trying to say was because of the work she does. She doesn't go out to the places we do. She does a desk job in the workplace. She was never in the position I was in, feeling forced to go do something I viewed as dangerous to the point it could have become deadly easily. She did, however, volunteer to go help remove it, which is completely her choice, but I asked her the difficult question of, how would you feel if you or one of the people who came with you caught a disease from doing what you just did? After I warned you guys so many times of the risk? What if one of you guys died because of it? Would it be funny then? She obviously didn't have a good answer besides, "Don't talk to me like I'm a child because I'm not and I can make my own decisions." I lashed out pretty bad tbh. I was angry and upset and felt like I had every right to be. Which I did apologize for, and I thought it was done cause she apologized as well. And then hours later Becky finally shows back up in the GC just to attack me about my character and that I can't take a joke and whatever else she can think of because Brittany was being insulted. I never responded to either of them after that, and one of the guys tried to ease the tension a little bit and the girls were talking to him fine. Then the next day they removed themselves from every GC I was a part of. I talked about it for a sec in the original GC that I didn't understand why me telling them I didn't appreciate what they did and why warranted such a drastic response. And another girl in there who's close to them said that I needed to stop acting like they're bullying me. No one said that. I basically was saying they were being ridiculous about something I should have been able to talk to them about. As my friends, I should have been able to tell them that they hurt me and stressed me out to the point I was freaking out worrying about how the next day was gonna go and if I was gonna get paperwork for not following supervisor's orders and how far it was gonna have to go, and not get a cop-out response like, "Sorry you feel that way. Maybe I am just dramatic, but I don't think friends should use something you're already stressed about and genuinely scared of to play a prank on you. I find it really cruel and uncalled for. But maybe I'm just soft. LMK, what y'all think?